demo we are looking at a Klon inspired pedal that takes the circuit way beyond that, frankly. Introducing Voyager MKII from Walrus Audio. Now in its most basic, you've got volume, tone and gain as you would find on that original circuit, but that is complemented by this, a 5-way rotary switch that give you different clipping options. But what really pushes this over the edge for me is the inclusion of this foot switchable parametric mid-frequency EQ. Trust me, it adds so much extra versatility, so let's check out how it sounds. So clean tone first. My standard clean tone, Morgan MVP 66. And I'm going to go through each of the modes. I'll do like 2 settings for each mode there or thereabouts. With the pedal on. Bridge pickup. Pretty cool, right? But I want to show you a setting on neck pickup. So I think this is really good for John Mayer's Vultures. I'm going to put a bit of reverb on as well. I think it's great for this sort of tone. I'm going to butcher this, so prepare yourselves. That sort of vibe, right? I've not touched any of the mids controls, so all you're hearing there is volume, tone and gain, right? Those 3 knobs. Let me give you a rough idea of the range of gain there, right? With the current settings, right? Now if I go to 12 o'clock. Fair bit more. 9 o'clock. And then up full. So you've got a fair bit on tap, and as you go through the modes they get more gain as you go through them, right? Now for the next example I'm going to show you some more light gain settings, really just using the mids control as a bit of a sort of filter, okay? So we'll look at Radiohead's Weird Fishes. So again, my clean tone, it's a bit too bright, right? But with the pedal on, just the pedal, not the mids. Then with the mids on, it's a subtle difference. So again, off, on, okay, off, mids on. It's a really subtle thing, but I'm just tweaking the EQ ever so slightly just to deaden this down a bit, because this, if you listen to the tone in this track, it does have a sort of very rounded sort of sound. So setting 2. Trickier to play than you'd think. Now we're going to move over to the second clipping mode, but I want to show you a comparison between 1 and 2. It's very similar. It's just got basically a bass boost, same sort of germanium diodes though. So tone and gain up full this time, no mids involved, and this is a really nice one for Last Train Home. Again, another John Mayer one, right? There's obviously chorus and stuff on there, but I just want to show you how that mode changes. So again, mode 1, mode 2, it really fattens it up. I think he actually uses a dumble on that solo, so that bass boost is great. And also then if you add some chorus, I'm using the Julia. And then maybe a bit of reverb, and we're a bit closer again. Bit too much reverb, but hey. that bass boost is great. I've actually cut the tone and the gain. Also have added in a little bit of mid tweakery. Check this out. Lovely, right? So I'm going to show you a little bit of a Neil Young song, Dead Man, and that's also got some delay. I'll add a little bit of reverb as well. Far away from just a Klon, right? So let's try mode 3 out. This is much more open and dynamic. You've got symmetric silicon in this one. So this is the tone without the mids involved, right? With the mids. I've just tamed the mids ever so slightly, and it gives it again a little bit of a sort of rounder tone. It's lush, isn't it? Play this all day. But you've already heard that one. So I'm going to show you a more simpler tone with this clipping mode. And we can get into some strokes territory, right? Strokes Reptilia is a good one. Bridge pickup, you get even more, right? Next up, mode 4. This is asymmetric silicon diodes, right? This is the least compressed of the bunch. I think has the most gain. But I mean, I'm going to show you something in neck pickup again, but in bridge pickup. With these settings, right? You know, Incubus Rogues, but it's played on neck pickup, right? And there's a very subtle bit of gain that you hear when it's on neck pickup, right? Hear that little bit of grit in the background. If I turn the pedal off, I mean, it makes a big difference, right? When you go back to the original, just clean tone. And we have this. Now with these settings, we're going to look at Ziggy Stardust, and I'm going to show you a bit more gain on this mode. I mean, check it out. I'm in bridge position, but the EQ for this is brilliant because you can get that cocktoir thing happening, right? So this is the pedal without the mids engaged. So you'd have. Now check it out with the mids engaged. Pretty cool, right? Again, without. and with. So you can really get quite extreme with sculpting your tone with that mid and freak knob. So mode 5, this is asymmetric with a bass boost. So same as 4 but with a bass boost basically. Nice bit of alliteration. Love this one. In fact, I'm going to show you a little mids tweak as well for this tune. We're going to do Dissident by Pearl Jam. The midsection enabled and the gain cranked, good for Mike's part too, right? So I hope you've enjoyed the demo. Incredible range of tones from this thing, big range of gain, lovely tone stack. The modes offer, genuine differences between the clipping options, and that mid-freak section is just brilliant for sculpting your tone. So if you like these sort of, Klon-esque style drive pedals, then this one offers a ton extra on top, I think. And with these settings, I've gone for some really scooped mids, and we're going to go Fly Away by Lenny Kravitz. See you soon.